Welcome back to Fight Talk MMA. We've got all the latest heavyweight drama, welterweight rivalries, and more to keep you on the edge of your seat. Magomed Ankalaev recently revealed on social media that he accepted a date for his next fight and is awaiting confirmation from his opponent. The spotlight quickly fell on Alex Pereira, who posted Boa Ali "Let's Go" on his Instagram story, fueling rumors that this highly anticipated rematch is in the works. Both men arrived in London, where the UFC is holding an event, adding another layer of excitement as fans speculate about the official announcement. UFC insiders also hinted at an Abu Dhabi fight night card in July, though it likely won't be a pay-per-view event. As discussions heat up, the question remains whether Magomed Ankalaev can contain Alex Pereira's striking, or if Pereira will seize an opportunity to reclaim championship gold. With possible appearances by names like Jiri Prochazka and Tom Aspinall floating around, fans are primed for what could be one of the biggest fights of the summer. The rivalry between Leon Edwards and Belal Muhammad is back in the spotlight, with both fighters exchanging verbal jabs ahead of their respective bouts. Leon Edwards claimed that if they faced each other 10 times, he would win 9, and attributed his previous loss to a 5 a.m. fight time and lingering injuries. Belal Muhammad fired back on social media, arguing that Leon Edwards is full of excuses and predicting that Sean Brady's grappling will cause Leon to break in their upcoming showdown. However, Edwards quickly shot down this criticism, emphasizing that Muhammad overstates what happened in their past fight, while reminding fans that it was Belal Muhammad who ended up on the floor in that bout. Both fighters remain confident in their paths toward title contention. The feud grows stronger, and the MMA community eagerly waits to see if they will ever clash again to settle their score. Talk of a possible staph infection swirled when fans noticed a blemish on Leon Edwards' arm in recent photos. Given that staph can severely affect a fighter's preparation, especially cardio if antibiotics are involved, concerns surged about his readiness for the upcoming showdown with Sean Brady. Addressing the speculation, Leon Edwards confirmed that he indeed dealt with a skin issue about 6 weeks ago, but insists it has no impact on his training or fight performance. According to Edwards, he underwent a course of antibiotics at the time and fully recovered, leaving him feeling strong and unhampered by any lingering complications. The MMA community has seen fighters compete with staph in the past, so fans were relieved to hear him dismiss any serious health setbacks. With Leon Edwards clearing the air, the stage is set for him to focus solely on securing a decisive victory this weekend. Outspoken contender Bryce Mitchell made headlines with claims that he was fighting demons in his sleep and requested prayers from fans to overcome the demonic presence. Shortly afterward, he stated he felt immediate relief thanks to the collective support and prayer. Veteran welterweight Gilbert Burns weighed in, expressing doubts that social media is the right platform for seeking such help, though he acknowledged it's generating significant attention for Bryce Mitchell. Some fans speculate this may be a publicity tactic, especially given Mitchell's history of controversial statements like advocating flat earth theories. Others believe he genuinely wrestles with these spiritual experiences. Regardless of whether it's showmanship or sincerity, Bryce Mitchell's candid approach has the MMA world talking. Fighters often deal with the mental pressures of training and fighting, and Mitchell remains steadfast that prayer and faith are his biggest weapons, both inside and outside the cage. The father of rising star Tom Aspinall didn't hold back when discussing Jon Jones's future at heavyweight. Echoing the concerns of many fans, he believes Jon Jones has contractual obligations to fight more often and shouldn't hold up the division. From his perspective, if Jones isn't prepared to defend the belt against an informed Tom Aspinall, he should vacate the title. Meanwhile, Dana White hinted at a possible summer matchup, but insiders like Ariel Helwani suggest Jon Jones wants a 6-month training camp, potentially delaying the fight timeline. Adding to the buzz, Daniel Cormier openly wondered whether the UFC should pay Jon Jones similarly to Conor McGregor, who once headlined events generating massive gates. Whether money or timing is the issue, it's clear the heavyweight division is full of unanswered questions. Fans are eager to see how Tom Aspinall and his father handle the next chapter in this growing heavyweight saga. Light heavyweight staple Jan Blachowicz recently revealed he was let down when Jon Jones decided to move up to heavyweight after twice promising him a fight at 205 pounds. According to Blachowicz, Jones even told him, "If you win, you're next," only to then change plans and leave the division altogether. This has fueled Blachowicz's determination to face Jon Jones one way or another, joking that he might even show up at Jones's gym for for a sparring session if an official fight never materializes. While Tom Aspinall is gunning for a shot at the heavyweight champ, Jan Blachowicz believes he was passed over unfairly at light heavyweight. For a moment, the MMA world thought that if Jones stayed at 205, a big fight with Blachowicz would be a must-see. Now, fans wonder if the lingering tension between these two will ever get settled in the octagon or in a private training room. There's substantial excitement surrounding a potential middleweight title fight between Khamzat Chimaev and Dricus du Plessis. Olympic silver medalist Yoel Romero, known for his elite wrestling credentials, weighed in on the matchup, predicting that Chimaev holds a 60-40 grappling edge over du Plessis. With Chimaev having showcased dominant takedowns and submission skills, many believe he could pose a unique challenge for the surging South African champion. On the other hand, du Plessis has consistently improved his ground game and shown a knack for avoiding dangerous positions. If this bout materializes, it could come down to who manages distance and transitions better. Chimaev's aggressive style often disrupts opponents' rhythms, but du Plessis has proven he can adapt and capitalize on mistakes. Should this fight be officially booked, it promises high drama and a possible changing of the guard in the middleweight division. Fans are already buzzing about who would emerge victorious. Bantamweight contender Merab has faced top-ranked opponents in the division, from finishing legends like Jose Aldo to grinding out tough decisions against the likes of Pereira. Recently, he appeared in a fan video where he ranked his 5 most difficult matchups, starting with Umar Nurmagomedov and Sean O'Malley as the easiest of his toughest 5, then placing Henry Cejudo in the middle, Pereira next, and naming Jose Aldo as the hardest fight he's had. While some fans were surprised by his ordering, given how dominantly he controlled Yan, Dvalishvili underscored that styles make fights, and Jose Aldo presented unique challenges in terms of experience and defense. With Aljamain Sterling vacating the belt to move up to featherweight, Merab Dvalishvili sees a golden opportunity to make a statement. The UFC has hinted at a possible rematch with Sean O'Malley, keeping excitement high in one of the most competitive weight classes in MMA today. Industry chatter suggests the UFC might be searching for a new broadcast partner. TNT Sports expressed interest in acquiring UFC rights, potentially splitting major events among multiple platforms like Netflix, Amazon, or even ESPN if the promotion opts for a multi-partner deal. With the UFC's exclusive negotiating window with ESPN expiring soon, it's a pivotal moment that could reshape how fans watch future cards. Meanwhile, Nate Diaz remains a hot topic after his boxing loss to Jake Paul, which Michael Bisping argues damaged Diaz's negotiating power upon returning to the UFC. Though Diaz has indicated his willingness to fight again in MMA, he's been clear it should be under the UFC banner. With his 40th birthday just around the corner, the clock is ticking. Whether Diaz can secure another marquee payday or if the UFC's new broadcasting landscape will sideline him remains an open question the entire MMA world is waiting to see answered. Thanks for watching and keep the conversation going in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Fight Talk MMA, and share your predictions for the biggest fights on the horizon.